Hello, Hawks Nation. We bring you OCAA Men's Soccer live from Ontario Soccer Centre on the Hawks Sports Network. It's the number one nationally ranked Humber Hawks hosting the Redeemer Royals. I'm Andrew Milani alongside my broadcasting partner Jamal Gaskin. Humber's off to a roll early on in the season, winning all 5 games this season, conceding only 4 goals, and hasn't lost since September 26th last season versus George Brown. Jamal, what's it going to take this to stop or even contain this Hawks team?
I don't know, man. I don't know if they can contain this Hawks team. It's pretty windy out here, so they're going to have to keep the ball on the ground. But other than that, try to clog the midfield. Try to keep it narrow for the Humber Hawks today.
That sounds like the game plan here for the Royals. Let's see if it'll work. Top Hawks team. 7 OCAA titles in the last 9 years and 5 CCAA national titles in the last 7 years. And they'll drop many points. They're on here starting a 3-game home stretch, and that will continue October 2nd next week versus Sheridan, and the week after versus the UTM Eagles.
Sheridan's the big one. They're the 2 top teams in Ontario. The teams with the most skills, the most finesse. That I think Redeemer is going to be a nice warm-up for the Hawks today.
Should be. Well, so we get the players walking up to midfield here as we get ready for the national anthem. And we're just about ready to get underway here this evening.
What's really intriguing is that Lambton, who the Humber Hawks beat 10-0, have beaten Redeemer 6-0. I'm wondering what kind of defensive display we're going to see from Redeemer today.
It's definitely going to be tough for them. Redeemer off to a rough start to the season, starting off 0-4, only scoring 1 goal on the year, conceding 15. Going to try and change their fortunes here tonight.
It would be an absolute fairy tale if they could turn around their season somehow with the Humber Hawks. Maybe they have an off day. Maybe the wind is just too much. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. The wind will definitely play a factor in this one, as it did earlier in the women's game. But by how much, Jamal?
These Humber Hawks, I think They're on their third. This would be their 39th win in a row. So I don't know. I think they could take whatever's being thrown at them. But this is why we love the game. Anything could happen.
Let's hope for the sake of the Hawks. Interesting choice of music here. The great John Williams from his score from Star Wars The Force Awakens. Don't know the significance, but I dig it.
Deep cut there. Deep cut. It's another level of epic.
Definitely gives the game an epic feel to start this one off. Federico Leal laid into the team huddle. Redeemer just about ready. They're ready to kick it off here as they will get first possession. A lot of communication here between the Hawks players. Definitely what you want to see early on.
Yeah, you like to see the players hyping themselves up for their respective game on the day. Good to know that they're up for it.
Humber getting this one off to a quick start here. Can't quite find an opening that they like.
It just really takes patience. They're playing they played a lot of one-touch passes around the back, and I think that's what's really going to break down Redeemer pretty fast. Are those one touches really fast? It's hard to keep up with that.
Especially if you can make those passes accurately. It can be tough to defend. Crossing the box early. Nice attempt there, but called offside.
If Zachary could get himself into those kind of positions early, that's really going to bother Redeemer because they're always going to have to worry about him. He finds space so well.
Minute and a half into this one. Redeemer trying to get a counterattack early.
Oh, that's an excellent turn from the center midfield. Good strength.
Good job there, Machado, to fight for that one. Trying to cut through the middle was Aurora, unable.
Early on right here, I could see that Redeemer might take Humber for physicality. Maybe they could be more physical.
That might be the play. Ball headed away there. It's going to be an early corner. Federico Leal's going to have to kick this one against the wind.
That's very, very, very difficult to do. This is some strong wind. He's going to have to give a good boot or take it short.
Definitely caught everyone off guard there as that ball went right past the post. Battle there by the net.
Ooh.
The ball will be awarded to the Royals.
I think the Royals might have gotten away with that one.
Leifert Allen in an early physical battle right by the Royals' net. Royals trying to move the ball out of their own end.
A lot of side-to-side play from Redeemer here. Not a lot of penetrative passing.
Humber not giving them a lot to play with here.
No, the pressure is very, very high.
Humber has it back. They're going to try and attack here. Aurora cuts into the middle. Another cut.
Quick feet.
Tries to get it away. There's a man there. Tries to get the shot away. Trickles into the net and into the hands of Matthew Carney. Ball booted, carried in there by the wind.
Uday Aurora here. It's going to be interesting to see Uday on this this near left-hand side tear up this wing. He's got some pace.
Let's see if he can take advantage of his speed here tonight. Aurora passes it back into the middle. Humber being patient here, just looking for an opening.
That's a good switch. Here's Uday.
Here he is. He had a lot of space there. Nice move there to get into the inside. Ball taken away, though.
That physicality I was talking about.
Yeah, really using his body to get that possession back. Big shot there.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Machado. Nothing wrong with taking a big strike like that early on.
Nope. It gives the opponent something to think about. This guy could shoot at any time.
Carney getting ready for a goal kick.
That's a good switch.
Good takeaway there. Machado with it, passes it off. D'Souza with it, working his way through, still with it.
Good feet.
He's got it back. Almost loses it, but Leal comes up with it. Ball there on the far wing. Physical play there. The ball will be awarded to the Royals.
Like I said before the game started, Redeemer, needs to try to keep this game in. They need to keep it as narrow as possible. Try to stop those wingers from getting the ball because they have supreme ball handling, and it's going to be hard for these Redeemer fullbacks to deal with that. So they need to keep it as narrow as possible.
Yeah, we've seen already early on this game, if you give these Humber wingers a lot of space, they'll make you pay.
Yeah, they're trying to get those one-on-ones in the corner, and that could really hurt them.
Out of bounds play here. Will be a throw in around midfield for Redeemer. Taken quickly. Goes right to the Humber players.
That's good safe hands by the keeper.
Yeah, Fernetti making a nice quick play there. He's got Uday open on the wing.
He's got space. You should take it. Well done.
Nice ball movement there. Foul there. Ball awarded to the Hawks. Machado with it, passes it off.
You can see Humber's just happy to pass it around the defense until the pressure comes, and then it's easy for them because they got so much skill to get it beyond the defense into the midfield.
Yeah, no reason for them to really try and force anything here, especially when you're going against the wind.
Exactly.
Another physical play there. Ball awarded to Humber, taken quickly. Machado with it.
That's a cross.
Oh, close chance there as Allen heads that one just a few inches above the crossbar, but a great chance.
That's Leifert Allen. He will get himself in those positions all night, and I guarantee maybe at least 2.
He's looked good early on here. Already gotten a couple battles there around the net. Redeemer again just boots it down the field. Frenetti comes up with it. He's going to want to make a quick play.
There's so much security at that defense. There's just so much calmness on the ball. No one's panicking, nothing. No one's forcing a pass. People have the time to get their head up and look around. And I think that's what Redeemer really need to do. They need to pressure just like Humber is. Don't give them that time to look up and find a pass. Easier said than done, though.
Good point there, Jamal. Humber just staying calm here, looking for the open man, not trying to force anything. Sanchez boots it up.
Good searching ball. Ooh. Shot from Leifert that goes wide.
Good move there, though. He was able to find a little bit of space, maybe tried to get that ball away a little too quickly, though.
Hey, if you're a good forward, all you need is a little bit of space for that drawback, and you just let it pop.
And sometimes just a little bit of luck.
Yep.
No luck for him there, though.
Luck plays a major part.
Humber defense once again just being calm here. Frenetti makes the pass. Humber trying to work it out quickly.
Nice patient passing from Humber.
A little give and go play. Leal
This is where they want
bounce
it.
off his foot. Uday with it. Tried to get into the middle, was intercepted. Uday push, and that'll be a foul. Free kick to Humber in pretty good territory.
That's a free kick in a dangerous, dangerous area. That might be maybe 25 yards out, maybe.
Sounds about right. Their kick specialist, Leal, will take this one. Do you think he goes for goal here?
Oh, absolutely. It's more central. There's no reason not to go for goal. Keeper tries to set up his wall accordingly. Let's see what he's got. High and wide.
A little too much sweet and sour sauce in that chicken ball as that one sails over the net, but good try there. Redeemer trying to get the counterattack underway here. But a good job by Fayoun to snuff that ball out of play.
If Redeemer is going to get any headway here, their passes just need a little bit more accuracy. They're starting to get more intense, though. That's good to see.
Definitely got a little bit of that fire in their eyes now. They're definitely more in this game than they were before. Could be a chance here. Tries to get the cross away. Fayoun once again snuffing that one out. But Redeemer's got possession. Redeemer really communicating with each other now.
Yeah, they're starting to set up nice little triangles along the swing.
Definitely getting their game plan underway here. And Humber has their backs pressed up against the wall here a little bit.
Short goal kick to keep possession, not bad. And that's a well-timed run.
Yeah, he's away there. Lots of space there for Uday.
Ooh.
Looking to get into the middle. Defended well.
Oh, what a header.
Good job there by Redeemer. Federico Leal is down in the box.
Oh, a collision. Those can hurt. I hope it wasn't head-on-head.
My thoughts exactly, Jamal. Gets up on his own power.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Looks like he's staying in this game. Definitely some good news for the Hawks.
Yeah, because it's still 0-0.
Definitely don't want to lose your free kick specialist just 13 and a half minutes into this one.
No, because if something freakish is going to happen, you're going to need at least a free kick specialist.
Drop ball there. Humber playing it back to Redeemer. Good pressure here by the Hawks. Uday comes up with it. He's tripped. Free kick taking a little too quickly, says the ref.
I've been watching this Andre Sanchez. He provides really good with the defense, and he keeps his head very, very well. They always have him as an option.
Yeah, definitely a nice little weapon to have there at the left back.
Of course, a lot of security right there.
Ball on the far side. Humber trying to work into the middle.
A shot.
Machado misses that one wide, but not a bad chance there to take. Humber doing good to apply some pressure here early on.
Yeah, you can see the Humber forwards are just on the edge of the 18-yard box, stopping any short goal kicks. They don't want that. Cody Green kicks out a pass.
Machado with it, passes it back to Sanchez.
Good communication from Sanchez.
Machado flips it into the box.
Strength.
A good job there. Good job there by Uday.
Yeah, throw a little shoulder into it. That's allowed. This is Sanchez.
Bayum passes it up. D'Souza works it over to his right back. Met with pressure there. Back to the keeper.
Sanchez, an option again for the keeper.
If it's working, why not go for it?
Why not? Good ball outside.
Up to Uday. He's got a lot of space there on the left wing.
Yep, that's what he does.
Crosses it through.
Ooh.
Can't get the shot away. Redeemer's got the ball.
I noticed that these wingers, their final ball has to be way more crisp, or else they could be looking at an upset if Redeemer decide to take their chances tonight.
Yeah, because we've seen Humber try and go for that option a few times now, and it hasn't really worked too well for them.
No, they're getting the one-on-ones in the corners, but, I mean, there's no end product yet. There needs to be a goal at the end of that.
Just about to enter the 18th minute here. Both these teams still searching for their first goal.
Leaford is just so strong up front. Any defender that's tagging on him, he has the strength to hold him off just until the ball gets to him and lay it off. He's a beast.
He's a big man, not easy to push that off the ball.
No.
Hawks working the ball in midfield. That's Machado with it. Pass it over to Sanchez. He's going in. He's got a lot of space.
Ooh.
Crosses it in. Right to the Redeemer defender, though. Hawks still on it. A little bit back and forth here.
Yeah, they just bring it down to get under control.
Here's Leal with it.
Good
Fights
feet.
with it.
Ooh.
Good job there to keep that ball from going out of bounds.
Well done to the Redeemer defense. They're really containing these Humber Hawks.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job just collapsing on them down low, not giving them too many options in the box.
No, and they're using what they do have. They have their athleticism, their strength, all that kind of thing. They're using their strengths against Humber. There's more than one way to win a game.
Absolutely, Jamal.
think Redeemer's making a substitution here.
And they will be.
One of their central defenders, it looks like. I think he took a knock.
Steven Van Andel entering this game. Wesley Skillstra is off the field. Redeemer trying to work the ball out. Some heavy pressure here by the Hawks.
Well done for the midfield to keep possession.
Leal tried to force his way in there. Redeemer passing it back. Ball booted up the field on the left wing side.
Not a bad option. But once again, it's under control by this Humber Hawks defense through Sanchez.
There's Uday with it. Pass it off to Machado. Back to Sanchez. We've seen him. Good option there.
Oh, here goes Sanchez. He's
Got
looking for that
space.
run.
Good fight teammate. And the Redeemer defender kicked it off himself. Unable to get it out of the zone.
Yes, Sanchez did just lose the ball up the field, but if you are going to lose the ball, that's the perfect place to lose it and how to lose it. He looked across the field for a through pass, didn't work, but I bet he's right back in position. Well done.
Try to get the ball to Uday. Not enough on that one. Redeemer trying to counterattack. Men starting to get up on the attack.
I think this Redeemer side is gaining a bit of confidence.
Why not? You've done your job defensively and against the #1 team in the nation, no less.
Yeah, 20 minutes gone, no goals. You're looking good if you're a Redeemer. You're getting impatient if you're Humber, though.
Oh, absolutely. That's got to be just wearing at them at this point. You want to put one away.
Well, it's a little bit of unfamiliar territory, right? They're used to having scored a goal by now.
Of course, we talked about off the hop. They beat Lambden 10-0, and Lambden beat Redeemer, so you would expect them to be scoring early and often on them, but not the case. Redeemer holding their own early on.
No, Redeemer probably know that Humber might think they're pushovers. They're determined to prove them wrong tonight, and that's excellent to see. Don't just roll over.
Redeemer with it in their own end. A lot of their possession has been in their own end. As that ball is played out of bounds and into the bleachers.
I'm extremely impressed with the tenacity of this Redeemer side. To keep Humber at 1-0 after you've seen the scores from the previous game, well done. That shows heart. But they have to keep it locked here.
And tenacity is a good word for that, Jamal. They've just been really relentless here, just trying to defend and get another good chance to counterattack here.
Yep. Good ball movement.
Man wide open there on the left wing side. He's going to go for the cross in the box. Sanchez right on that one. Redeemer keeping possession here. Ball played up. Humber a chance to counterattack now. Ball worked over to Leal on the left wing side. He's going to try and get to Uday.
Ooh.
Nice little move there to get open.
Ooh, you can't overcommit with those.
Great chance there, but snuffed out. Leal tries to put it on net. Nice shot there, but just curls over the net.
Yeah, he was going for that top right curler. That would have been beautiful. I know exactly what was going on in his head.
Going for the highlight reel goal there, but Humber still searching for their first.
Hopefully we see Leaford put his foot through it soon.
That's Allen with it. Trying to find some space. Can't do it. Redeemer back with possession.
Another good defensive display from the Redeemer.
Humber trying to apply some pressure here, but Redeemer's got a lot of time here to make some plays. Ball booted up the field. Player going for it.
Oh, and he's got it.
He's got it in the corner, works it over to his teammate, crossed into the box, snuffed out there by Fayoun. Good job there.
Redeemer's getting more brave now.
That shot will float into the hands of Fernati. Leo with it on the left wing side. Trying to get away from two men. Good job there. Get the ball through the legs.
Great feet.
Allen almost came up with it there. That could have been a big chance. Redeemer methodically working the ball here. Humber's starting to put the pressure back on.
Steven with the substitute for Redeemer who came in for central defense. He's doing a very good job having just come off the bench. It's hard to come off the bench in a game like this and automatically affect the game, but he's picking up right where his teammate left off.
Yeah, especially since all the team on the field, all the players are all warm and you're coming off the bench cold. It's tough to generate a rhythm, but you're right there. He's doing a really good job here off the bench.
Yep. One thing my coach always told me was even if you're on the bench, be ready to play. Team counts on you just the same.
Sound advice. You never know when you're going to be called on. Free kick here and some good real estate.
He's probably going to go for a cross here. I don't imagine he'd take a shot unless he's feeling good.
Philippuan going for it. Oh, goes right into the wall. Bounces out of bounds. Redeemer really applying some offensive pressure here. He gets that one away. Leal is tripped, and that's going to be a free kick for the Hawks. A bit of a break there.
Yep. That's a good foul to pick up from Humber, just to gain possession of the ball, settle things down a little bit, start how they want to start.
It just breathe a little bit, you know?
Yep.
Souza works it off. Ball there on the far side, crossed in, looking for Allen. Goalie comes up with it though, right at the edge of the box. Redeemer once again taking their time. Crosses it upfield. Fernati picks it up. He's going to try and get the ball away quickly.
Oh, that's a careless pass from the keeper.
Yeah, that one could have been dangerous, but coming up with it there was the Hawks.
Sanchez looking around.
D'Souza passes it off to the right back.
I gotta say, D'Souza is doing a really good job of receiving the ball, looking up, finding any option, any outlet that he can, and delivering it crisply. He's doing a very good job in the center of the field. What a ball.
That's one of the things you just look for in a midfielder. Just get the ball away quickly and efficiently.
Yeah, he doesn't try to do anything too fancy. He keeps the ball on the ground when he can, but he's not limited to that. Good ball.
A good job to get the ball up the right wing. Battle there.
Good foul to pick up. Well done.
Aurora's not happy with that one, but that was a foul.
It's going to be interesting, these free kicks that they're putting into the box with this wind. That must be difficult. Let's see what they got. Jay Min to take the kick.
Tough free kick here. Ball curls away from the box and booted out. Redeemer will have to regroup here.
Yeah, they would have wanted to do a lot better with that. More inside the box rather than on the outside of it. Want a ball for the forwards to run onto, right?
Yeah, but again, you're fighting the wind. Not easy in these conditions.
No, very, very difficult.
Leal with it. Fighting for space. Ball once again taken by Redeemer. Humber really came out here with a lot of jump early on, but kind of lost it here. It's been all Redeemer here in the last 15 minutes or so.
Well, yeah, like I said, I think this is completely unfamiliar territory, especially in the last year for the Humber Hawks. They in their minds should have scored by now. I know they're all thinking it.
Yeah, the last time Humber dropped points was a 1-1 tie at Sheridan. That was all the way last year in October.
Oh my Lord. And they haven't lost since last September. Yeah, this would be a real shock even if Redeemer managed to tie this game.
You're telling me. Humber's been top of the national ranking all 3 weeks that's been out this year.
But let me tell you something. When you get on that field, all the rankings go out the window. It's you versus me on the day. Who's more prepared?
Yeah, the game's not played on pen and paper. It's played on the field.
Nope. And Redeemer's doing an excellent job on the field right now. Well done. Good layoff. Sanchez almost gets his pocket pick, though.
A bit of a dangerous play there. Humber trying to work the ball out. Redeemer doing a good job just knowing where to put their men.
Great
nice ball, yeah. Open there on the left wing, looking for his lane inside. He finds it. Can't get the pass away, though.
They need that final ball better.
Foul there against Frederico Leal. Not happy with that one.
Well done on Uday on this left side. He's doing a good job taking on his man and not taking on his man when it's not the time. It's all about timing as well. You got to know when to take on your man and when to pass it off, all that kind of thing. And he's doing really, really good job of making those decisions.
Some good soccer IQ there. And in case you missed it, the goalie Frenati just telling his team, just hold on. It's going to be there eventually, trying to keep his team in it, keep the morale going.
Good calm play from the back from Redeemer. Defender was lingering a little bit on the ball there. We always get nervous when that happens.
Yeah, when you run too much out of your comfort zone there, out of position.
You can even see the rest of his teammates getting uneasy.
Especially in such an important position like on the back line.
Oh, you don't want to lose it there.
Machado passes it off to Souza. Nice ball there to the right wing.
What a ball. Green.
Allen with it, boots it over the net.
That's a typical center forward hit. Turn and shoot. You see the net, you shoot.
Yeah, just go for it. Allen already with 11 goals on the year. Redeemer doing a good job just containing him and not letting him too wide open right there in the box.
11 goals in 5 games. 11 goals in 5 games.
That's right, Jamal.
Good Lord.
Humber really applying pressure here. Foul there. Cody Green fell hard.
Cody Green, just by seeing him play right now, it takes some stopping to stop this man. He's very agile, he's very fast, he's very strong, and he will take you on if he has the opportunity. It's going to take some stopping.
Uday there wide open as the defender missed his tackle there. Looking for a man. Machado missed that one, went off the wrong part of his foot and just curled way away from the net.
Yeah, I want to see Uday cut in on his right and take a shot more often. I think he's got it in him. I see a goal in here for Uday if he stays on.
Yeah, maybe a little too passive as we see him just try and go for the cross, go for the pass every time.
Yeah, sometimes you got to be greedy.
Calmly passes it back to the keeper. Fernati with it.
And I love to see a keeper doing that when the defense passes it back to him just waving his arms, telling his defense to stretch out, give me some options before I get the ball. I love to see that.
Yeah, Fernati certainly capable of playing the ball back there. A lot of confidence. Ten minutes left to go in this first half. Both these teams looking for the first goal. Redeemer doing a real good job here containing this #1 Humber team.
Redeemer must be feeling great right now. They're feeling very good about themselves. 1-1. If they could keep it at this or snag a goal on a counter maybe, this is looking promising for them.
Why not? Anything could happen.
Yeah,
Chance here. Leal trying to cut the inside. Looks for the pass. Misses his teammate though.
Green. Oh, that's a nice try on the volley. Hard to do those.
Yeah, Zatoli going for a tough play there, trying to volley it off balance.
It's a tall order. Coming at that speed, but hey, we've seen it in professional football before. Soccer here in Canada.
I can guarantee it's happened in the OCAA before, so why not? About to enter the 37th minute. Machado with it, looking for teammates. Leal cutting to the inside, had to fight off some body there.
This is Uday, good control.
Working his way inside. D'Souza off to Machado. There's Leal.
Leal looking for a run.
Goes right to the Redeemer defender as he heads that one away.
Ooh.
Yeah, D'Souza let that one go. Machado fighting for it.
Oh, that's... Oh. Ref didn't let that one go to advantage.
Clearly a foul there by Machado. Trying to force his way there on all fours. Free kick in midfield. Booted up the gut.
Oh.
Headed there, Fernati.
Oh, collision.
Fernati just got his body in front of that. D'Souza pressuring.
Oh, good turn.
Lot back and forth here. Ball back to Redeemer.
Humber at 6s and 7s here right now.
Allen fights his man off the ball using his body.
He's so strong.
Leal trying to fight his way through. Referee calls a foul.
It's so hard to push Leal off the ball. He's got that low center of gravity, and he's just so agile. It's hard to keep a hold on him.
That's a dangerous combination.
Oh, yeah.
Allen with it in the box, pushes man off. That's a foul.
Leaford absolutely bullying everyone in his way to get that ball. That's what I want to see from my center forward. Well done. I'll take that.
Definitely the right idea there, although it didn't quite go his way there.
No, it's a foul. It's a free kick to the goalie.
D'Souza fighting for the ball.
I must say, D'Souza is putting in a shift today in midfield.
Yeah, definitely putting a lot of effort there. A lot of running by him.
Yeah.
with it, pass it back to Fernati. Sanchez with it. Let's see if he can get anything going here.
Easy pass, well done.
Injury here for Redeemer. Looks like he's jammed his finger or popped out. Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
First for most of us here at the Hawk Sports Network, as those Philippuan just popping his finger back in. Will be a throw in for the Hawks. Time running out here in the first half. Allen passes it back to Souza.
Yep.
Over to Sanchez. Big pass up there to Uday.
Well done for keeping it on the ground this for the majority of the time for Humber. It's the only way to keep control of this game. Good cross.
Snuffed out there by Redeemer. D'Souza fighting for it. Can't come up with it. Redeemer's going to try and counterattack. Again, just working the ball, trying to make the smart play here.
Yeah. They need to try to find the open man faster, though, because or else Humber is going to flood their defense.
Throw in here deep in Hawks territory. Vain with it. Sanchez. Over to Aurora.
No, nothing in front of him, so he goes back.
Trying to work the ball through the right wing side. Ball over to Green.
Green is taking on his man at every chance he gets.
Fighting for space there on the right wing side. His man loses him. Crosses it into the middle. Volley attempt there. Goalie just comes up with it.
Great save by the keeper.
First time that Kearney's really been called upon tonight to make a real big save, and that was a big one there.
No, that was a really, really big save. When it's coming off the volley, it's so hard for a keeper to know where it's going. He did really, really well.
Collision there behind Frenati. Fayne getting tangled up with one of the Redeemer attackers. Looks like there's no card, just a warning by the referee.
Takes a special person to be a keeper, I think. They say keepers are built differently. I don't know.
It certainly is one of those positions, like pitchers in baseball. It just takes a different kind of personality, no question.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never that guy.
Neither was I.
No.
Ball coming at me all the time, no thanks. Aurora trying to find a lane. Tries to thread the needle to Allen, but goes right past him.
They're going to keep this one in instead of taking the goal kick. Humber should be pressing a little bit more.
A little bit of frustration shown there by Allen and Aurora. Halftime coming up here shortly, though. So we're going to get an injury substitution here. One of the Redeemer players limping off the field. And Tyler Glasbergain will come on. That's Rosema off the field now for the Royals. He's had a pretty good game so far. Well, let's see how they adjust without him.
I'm always interested to see how the substitutes do coming off the bench. I'm interested to see how Tyler does. He's in defense, and when you're coming off the bench, I don't know if you want your first or second shift to be against Humber.
No, definitely not. Tough matchup there.
But hey, he held his head up high and walked out there. Let's see what he does.
Throwing deep in Redeemer territory.
Well done. Good flick on.
It's going to be a free kick for the Royals. Just over a minute left in the first half. Still a couple goose eggs on the board.
Yeah, no goals for Humber despite their chances and their close calls. Balls across the 6. Yeah, still no goals. That's all that matters.
Oh. Chance here. Allen with it.
Ball.
Just couldn't get a foot on that one.
With Sanchez on the left and Uday on the left, it's like they have two wingers. Sanchez does so much back and forth.
That's a good point there. Really, an offensive threat from the back end could be so dangerous.
Yeah, especially when they overlap with your midfield. It's a very, very dangerous combo.
This half just about over.
You got about 10 seconds.
Doubt we'll see any injury time. Sanchez will just try and play this one out.
And you see how the Redeemer players are kind of backing off Sanchez because they know that they can't run in on him. He'll burn them.
Chance here. Uday trying to fight through. Cross inside. Misses everybody.
Oh, forwards have to get on the end of that.
Green had to force his way through and fight for that one. D'Souza with it. Sanchez got space.
Working the give and go.
Sanchez with it, looking for the cross. Right into the chest of the keeper. Taking his time to play this one. Fayum passed it out. Sanchez over to Aurora.
Uday into the middle. Sanchez has got it.
Tried to force the play there.
And now they're light at the back because Sanchez is missing. They need to press as soon as they realize there's a mismatch. They need to press because they were outnumbered for a second there.
D'Souza with it. Cross it up to Zatoli, can't get through. That's Allen with it. Trying to fight through.
Good tackle. Well done. Humber giving Redeemer a lot of real estate here.
Still going here in the first half. Humber still looking for their first goal. Leal with it on the right wing side.
Cross coming in.
There it is.
Uday. He's probably going to want to take on his man.
Puts it into the middle. There's Machado. Cross it in the box.
That's a good ball.
His man.
Oh, and that's a goal.
That's in.
Yep, that's a goal. That was excellent.
Zachary Zatoli gets the goal.
That
breaks this game open for Humber, 1-0.
Excellently taken. The keeper was rushing out at him. He just slipped it right past him. Well done. Good composure. That's 1-0 Humber, just at the half.
That will do it for the first half. Zachary Zatoli scoring his 5th of the season. Bringing this game wide open as we'll get a quick look at that.
Yeah, and here's the pass just chipped over the defense. He waits for it, and just at that last moment where the keeper goes to reach for it, he just chips it right over. What a touch.
Gonna get one more look of it as
delicate chip and dinked over the keeper. Well done.
A couple perfect chips there, putting Humber on top 1-0. Finally, took a while, but we'll go into the break with Humber finally cracking this one open. We'll be back soon.
more OCAA men's soccer action coming your way at the half at the moment. And on paper, Jamal, it really looked like it should be a bit of a blowout. Redeemer didn't come into this game this hot. Humber on an absolute tear. But after 45 minutes, we just got a 1-0 contest.
Well, yeah, on paper, it does look like it was going to be a blowout. But this Redeemer side has been holding strong at the back. They've been clearing balls. They've been keeping possession. Humber's been throwing everything they got at them. They've been chipping the ball over defenses. They've been sending through balls. The ball has been going across the 6-yard box. But they finally got their reward just before the half. And let's see if they could keep it up, I suppose. And let's see if Redeemer can respond.
Yeah, you see that reward in the Humber column there. Zatoli adding one right in tight on goal in the 45th minute, actually in extra time in that first half. So obviously with the attempts, you can see it was really all Humber offensively, but it's a tight game. That prevent defense that you mentioned on behalf of the Royals has really slowed down this Humber attack.
Well, it took 13 shots for Humber to get 2 on target, and it took 2 shots for Redeemer to get 2 on target. If they could keep up that kind of momentum, they might have something in this game.
So Redeemer looking for a big upset here. Even a draw would be a huge win for this program. Last time these two teams met actually was a 1-1 draw way back September 17th, 2014. So
It's
plenty of time passed in
while.
between that. So the Hawks gain possession here to start half number 2. I'm sure they'd love to add another tally to this scoreboard.
Well, yeah, and also to just relax the game so that there isn't that pressure of if they score one more goal, we're up against it.
Yeah, start to see late in half number 1 a little bit frustration for the Hawks. Really had trouble getting their scoring opportunities.
Yeah, but through Leaford and his strength, anything's really possible. Anything could come out of this.
Allen battling against 2 Royals there, able to come away with it. Play to the back line. Going to try the other side now are the Hawks.
Yeah, he is.
Throw in now for Green.
Green on this right side is going to be interesting to watch.
It's been a frenetic pace to begin half 2. Green now looking for assistance.
D'Souza pinging out passes from the center all the way out wide.
Nice ball out wide, trying to work their way into the box now are the Hawks. D'Souza
what a
lets
shot.
one fly. Ooh, that sure looked good off the foot, Jamal. But
That one-timer would have been nasty.
we've seen a little bit of that from the Hawks today. Maybe knowing that they were the major favorite, really trying to go for some pretty goals and some fancy footworks. Maybe trying to go more technical here in the second half.
Hey, well, I mean, what we didn't see a lot of last half is shots from outside the box. So we might be seeing more of that right now.
Hawks perhaps looking to ramp up the aggression here. Pretty timid half, at least by their standards in the first half.
Redeemer need to try to get that, when they can, they need to try to get that ball under control fast because Humber is really playing off that weakness right now.
Here's Green, gonna play it into the box.
Oh.
Nice moves made there, back outside, Green. Pulled down in the box, no call there though. So perhaps a call for a penalty kick. Instead, play goes on.
Ref could have thought about it.
D'Souza inside, finds his man.
Oh, and that's the second goal. Well done.
Well done, finding the net there is Machado, doubling this lead for the Hawks.
What a turn that was.
And how about that feed by D'Souza?
Oh, the passing lanes need to be open for that. And it was, and he picked his target, and he got to his target, and it was a beautiful finish.
Picture perfect finish to that one. For Machado, those passing lanes have been closed more often than not for the Hawks today.
As soon as we see that replay, I want to see that turn again. That was absolutely incredible. I'd love to see that.
So all of a sudden, breathing room now for the Hawks. It took until injury time in the first half for Zatoli to find the mark. Now Machado's turn here.
This game has gotten a lot more complicated for Redeemer. Now they got to throw men forward. They got to go all out for it. But that is going to open up the field for Humber, and that is exactly what they want so that they could get more goals.
This Humber team, not one that exactly needs a lot of room out there. There's some
not at all.
Good feet out there.
Yeah.
Nice ball movement.
Good feet who could operate in tight spaces. So when the game opens up, it shouldn't even be a problem.
So no more time for prevent defense for these Royals. Time to put something on the board. If they're able to beat this Humber back line, they got a big test.
Good ball in the box. He's got to hit it. Oh.
You like the volley attempt, you like where he took the opportunity from, but not the mark he was looking for there.
I can't help but get off my seat when anyone tries a volley. But that wasn't what I was looking for.
Van Andel there with the attempt from the top of the box. Valiant effort, but won't be rewarded. Here's Allen in the middle. You got to think he's going to get going sooner than later.
Oh, yeah. I know he's getting on the score sheet tonight. I predicted it. Oh, and that's a shot near post. And it's wide.
Once again, from the top of the box, Humber showing no fear of pulling the trigger here. Nothing ball game. 50th minute here at the Ontario Soccer Center. Machado and Zatoli are goal scorers thus far.
D'Souza on the ball, conducting the midfield. Passes it off, gets it back, passes it off. It's beautiful to watch. Green.
It's Leal now. He's one
that's
inside the box. How about that touch?
Oh, that pass was so crazy.
See that thing flutter in there.
Oh, that vision is second to none. I really enjoyed that.
He's the spot kick specialist for this team, and you see why there with that type of touch is he'll have an opportunity with the corner.
Oh, yeah, he could put the ball wherever he wants, clearly.
So let's see what Frederico Leal could do from the set piece. Low ball into the box. Reed taking it out, passing it back.
With Leaford out there, I thought they would go. I thought they would opt against the low option and go high, because no one could compete with his strength and his jumping. No one could compete with that. So I thought they would go higher with that.
That's a great point, Jamal. Allen, a big body in that box, especially when it comes to corners. You would think he would have priority on any headers. Here's the aforementioned Allen. Passing it into the middle. D'Souza now with it. These Hawks with life now.
Oh, that's a good play. I was looking to see more of that from Uday, seeing if he would take some shots today. That's a good effort. He'll have more chances for that.
These Hawks like to spread the ball around. 9 individual goal scorers for this team. Obviously, they rely quite a bit on Allen, but plenty of depth to help them out.
Yeah, they really share the goals here. In the 10-0 demolition against Lambton, Damian Kay scored, Cody Green scored, Zachary scored, Leaford Allen scored, Lorenzo and Elijah Laren scored.
If you're going to drop 10 goals on somebody, why not make it a party with all your friends and teammates getting in on the action?
Yeah, you might as well share the love.
Love a little harder to come by tonight, just 2-0.
A little bit harder, but hey, 2-0. If any teams that leaves with a 2-0 score, you're happy with that. You can't always get 10-0. Come on, Humber.
Humber's keeper, Frenetti, looking for his 3rd clean sheet of the year, his .78 goals against average, the 3rd lowest in the province. So for these Royals, they got to beat a tough Humber back line, and then you got to go up against Frenetti.
Yeah, absolutely.
Best of luck with that.
Absolutely.
Allen chasing down this one. Showing off those wheels.
Yeah, he is really moving. Looking to bring the wingers into it.
Winger unable to corral it. That's Aurora. And that ball heads out of bounds. Toss in here. Received by D'Souza. Slowing things down here in the 53rd minute.
Way to spread it around, looking for an opening.
Humber looking to use every inch of this pitch.
Redeemer just trying to force it. He had a guy out wide, but ignored him.
Yeah, the Royals really haven't had much to offer the Hawks here in the second half.
Well, I think the Royals, they have players open, but they need to open their ears, use all their senses, because people are calling for the ball who are open, but you need to use all your senses when you're on that pitch, not just your eyes. You got to open your ears, see who's calling for it.
Yeah, the pitch vision, definitely a strength for this Humber Hawks side. Maybe lacking a little bit on the Royals. As you've seen, there might have been some missed assignments, at least for the Hawks defensively, but so far Redeemer hasn't been able to exploit.
No, not yet.
Now some
well
open
done.
space for Redeemer.
Well done.
Trying to make the right decision. Played tough here. Plenty of contact.
Well done to keep the ball by Redeemer. Under serious pressure from two Humber Hawks.
Broken up outside the 18-yard box.
Ooh. Humber having fun now.
Green on the outside with it, trying to get something going.
I like how most of Green's passes have been forward. He always tries to find the forward pass. If it's not there, no problem to pass it back, but he's all about progression. I like that.
Vernetti will scoop that one up, a rare touch for him on the night. He's had a pretty easy go back there.
Oh yeah, but the thing about goals is that whether it's a volley or it stumbles into the net, it looks the same on the scoreboard. So Redeemer, it might not be pretty, but they got into the 6-yard box just now. Humber needs to snuff that out if they don't want an upset happening. Good ball over the top.
Room to run under it here for the Hawks.
Ude's moving. Good feet.
Ude looking for players inside.
Humber still with the ball. D'Souza.
Plays it all the way back, slowing the momentum just a bit. Drawing it back in here.
Oh, what a shot.
Big goal.
Oh,
goal.
bar down, and that's a goal. Oh.
No goal is
maybe
the
not.
call.
Wow.
I was with you, Jamal. That one hit the crossbar. Looked as though it dropped in the line. Had that backspin, that English.
Yeah,
that popped it back out. How about that?
I think that must have been a lick of paint that kept that ball out, because I was screaming goal.
Something else. I was right there with you. Thought we had a goal of the year candidate. Instead, that one pops right out.
I am a sucker for a bar down finish.
About as close we'll get. How about a shot here of the GoPro behind?
Yeah, we're going to take another look at this.
The
It's
Redeemer
coming
net.
fast. Oh,
And that
that looked like it was in to me.
that's a blatant looking goal to me, but instead the referee waves that one up.
That's okay. There's no VAR here to check it, so it looks like Redeemer got away with one right there.
Yeah, video replay only does help us broadcasters, not the referees. So
Hey, it's only a matter of time.
So the scoreboard says 2-0. Maybe 2.5 would be more appropriate, as that one just missed. An update from the baseball diamond. The Humber men's team taking on Seneca, up 3-0 in the top of the 3rd inning. So a successful night all around for Humber sports.
Yep, the girls did their thing. The guys are on the way to doing their thing. If they could just close off this game, well done, Humber.
So after we were robbed of that beautiful strike, we maintain play here, approaching the 60th minute. all the discussion on field level right now about that last play at the goal line.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking what that must be like from the Redeemer keeper's perspective. He alone knows that was in right now. But well done to keep playing. The referee did not blow the whistle. Good job.
Another strike from distance. That one corralled by the keeper. Not letting another one get by him.
Yeah, this keeper's going to have a lot to do for the rest of this half.
Gotta imagine he'll be busy with Redeemer opening up here, trying to forge an attack. A lot more space for this Humber offense. Humber working up that far side now.
Yeah, Uday looking to have some runs here.
Plenty of speed on the outside with Uday and Green for the Hawks. Green gets the touch here.
And you can see that understanding that Humber have, that you have to go back sometimes to go forward.
Willing to take one step back for 2 steps forward of the Hawks. Is
Exactly.
Allen maintains possession here, working against multiple Royals, taken down. Redeemer can't believe it, but
Leifert is an absolute tractor going through that defense.
seems he leaves a pile of bodies wherever he heads on this pitch. He runs hard and runs quick.
Hopefully he can add a pile of goals to that tonight.
As if 11 through the first 5 games isn't enough, Leifert looking to add to his total.
One thing I learned about strikers is that they're always hungry. Always hungry. Every goal feels different. Every goal is unique.
Just outside the box, a set piece here for Humber.
D'Souza's going to need a firm foot through this ball to combat against the wind. Oh,
Into
what
the
a
box,
ball.
a head gets on it, drifts well over the net there, but pretty nice work by Humber to make the connection. Looks as though we'll have some substitutions coming into this one.
We got a Lorenzo Mayer and Alex Bias coming in. D'Souza taking a rest. I think he's put in an excellent shift today. Let's see if we see more of him.
Also coming off for the Hawks, that's Green.
Hard worker today.
Taking his place by as a much earned rest for those two.
You gotta wonder if the coach says, I think this game's done and dusted. Let's give some other players a chance.
Yeah, we've seen some big injuries for the women's team late in that game. So I'm sure men's soccer trying to avoid that fate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get some fresh legs in the lineup.
Oh, that's a
Redeemer
good ball.
with a press here, gonna have to chase it down. Too much on that one. Beckaloom giving chase for the Royals. So a throw in deep in Humber territory to the keeper Fernetti.
These days it's important that even your keeper has really good feet. So if the defense need them, they could always pass back and get it right back and receive it right back from the keeper. Excellent.
As far as keepers go, Fernetti plenty confident with the ball on his foot. No fear of those back passes. Humber pressing once again now. Seem to be living in this Royal zone.
That was
Pushed off the
careless.
ball there. No call though, we'll continue.
The Royals on the counter attack with a cross. Don't let that bounce in the box. That was close. That
Sigh
was a close
relief,
one.
Jamal, you got that right.
That was a close one. Anytime you let it bounce in the box, there is danger. Anytime.
Alexander Howe trying just to shoulder bump that one out of harm's territory. Instead, a deep breath for the Humber Hawks there as Redeemer nearly cut this lead in half.
Yeah, you got to know that Alexander Howe will be learning from that mistake and quickly.
Sure, head coach Michael Aquino will be making a note of that.
Yep.
Baez with it now.
Oh, good ball.
That ball into Leal, unable to be chased down. Allen gonna give it a go. Offside is the call.
Redeemer keeping the ball on the ground.
Nice play by Sanchez to intercept.
Excellent lockup play by Sanchez. He's so consistent.
Here's Machado, one of Humber's goal scorers.
Humber moving back to go forward through Sanchez. See who he picks out.
And Jamal, how much urgency do you expect Humber to have late in this game with a 2-0 lead?
Well, Humber are a winning team, and if you're a winning team, then there's no mercy. There can't be any mercy. You want to score as many goals as you can. So I don't think they're going to let off the gas. Redeemer is in for a very, very long, 30 minutes or so?
Especially after that 10-0 drubbing of Lambton.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in for it because they Humber smell blood in the water, and Redeemer know it.
Redeemer just trying to hold on here. A second half that's been all Humber. Redeemer just trying to play keep away here.
See, the thing about Redeemer right now is that their passes are all telegraphed. I can see that the Humber players know exactly where they're going to pass right before they make it.
Yeah, the split second the Royals may think they have a passing lane open, it closes shut with authority. Hawks now outside the box once again. Redeemer coming back the other way now. Hard pressed to get something going against this Humber D.
Yeah, they're trying to keep a hold of it in the midfield, but not have it linger in the midfield and get it onto the forward so they could get something going. But the press from Humber is relentless.
The athleticism really seems to be an advantage for the Hawks tonight.
Yeah, and their overall control on the ball just seems to be at another tier than the Royals.
Yeah, it always seems that first touch is right where they want it, never lets anything get away from them.
Exactly. And that comes with knowing what you're going to do before you get the ball, right?
Technically sound soccer. The Hawks trying to get something going here. It's the give and go.
Oh, the give and goes are killing the Royals right now.
Shot from distance from Leal, handled easily by the keeper.
Boot up field by the keep.
Howe with it now, whiffs on that one, gonna have to backtrack. Frenetti one touches that.
Calmly from the keeper, well done. Sanchez has a look. That was he wanted to pick out Leifert there.
Allen's been fairly quiet tonight, at least by his standards. He'll pass off to Leal.
Well, with a forward like Leifert, it's difficult for him to have a quiet game by any stretch of the imagination, just because his physical presence alone sends alarm bells going off through these defenders. They know they always have to keep an eye on him because at any time he can bully anyone off the ball.
Yeah, that's a great point. Even when he's not on the score sheet, you got to imagine all 11 players in maroon know exactly where Leifert Allen is at any given moment.
Oh yeah, it's not a secret that this guy is the leading scorer with 11 goals.
Yeah, he's definitely not sneaking up on you.
No.
That pass intended far outside. You said it, about as telegraphed as it gets.
Yeah.
Humber able to lock down.
Yeah, Humber has no problem with those balls. Oh.
Not the best of passes
Oh, that
there.
could have been an opportunity.
How about that tackle from Howe? Sanchez at midfield.
Game's gone to just about a walking pace. Humber can take their time now. There's no rush.
Starting to slow here. 20 minutes and change to go in this match. See a Hawk pull up there.
Yeah, I think he got stepped on. Those new cleats, man, they're so thin. Cleat goes right on the top of your foot. That's really going to hurt.
So now what's the thought process behind that? Is that just for feel and control of the ball? You want those thin cleats?
Well, I mean, first of all the cleats are thin now. It doesn't matter the brand, but I would think that it's more to have the cleats be lighter on your feet, and yeah, you're closer. Your touch is closer to the ball. But no shoe can improve your touch. Let's get that clear.
If there was, I'd be breaking the bank right now. Redeemer trying to mount an attack here, shut down immediately by Sanchez. Frederico Leal, nice work to avoid that pass. Hard contact there.
I'm surprised that's not a yellow. That was from behind.
Referee has been pretty reluctant to throw up a card today. We saw some hard contact with the Humber goalkeeper Fernetti earlier.
Yeah, but he's this game has a nice flow to it. I like how he's refereeing this game. If he doesn't have to call it, he doesn't.
Letting the fellas play out there.
Yep. A step over.
Nice fancy footwork.
Oh, this
there.
should be good.
In the middle.
Oh, leaf
Fehun.
Oh, and he
just
missed it.
misses
Oh,
the top left corner. Fehun
oh.
all the way up from his defensive position. I'm sure you want to bury that when you get the opportunity.
Oh, that is gonna wake him up at night. I guarantee it. I still have goals that I'm unanswered goals that I'm thinking about from 6 years ago.
Wake up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night.
The sweat is very cold.
Not as cold as these gust of winds tonight at the Ontario Soccer Centre. Not a pretty day weather-wise, but it's been a pretty day to be a Humber Hawks fan.
Yeah, winning makes you warm, though. I've been on the losing side of I've been on the losing side of cold and the winning side of cold. It's a lot warmer when you're winning.
Sanchez gonna have to give chase here.
Oh.
For Deemer hurries, they might have numbers here.
Yeah.
Nothing doing though. Harmlessly out of bounds there. Alexander Howe feeds it up to Baez.
Switches to Sanchez. Excellent control.
Hawks really spreading the ball around here. Keeping Redeemer's head on a swivel.
Well done. And he's got room in front of him. He needs to pick out a pass.
Royals just trying to relieve the pressure here.
Yeah.
Frederico Leal comes in with some contact. That'll be blown dead.
Yeah. Redeemer need to use their real estate and quicker.
Yeah, the Hawks don't seem to be pressing them on every touch, but
No, not every touch, but they're almost preying on the mistouch of these Royals, so they don't have to press. That's hard.
that's been the story of the game for the Hawks, just capitalizing on Royal errors.
Oh.
Redeemer coming away with it here. Sanchez one-on-one with his man, shot from distance.
Oh.
Not a bad effort from out that.
No, I think he saw the keeper out a little bit, maybe not where he was supposed to be, and he just had one. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Fernetti likes to play aggressive. May have been a little off his post there. Try from distance, misses the net, but first really offensive push we've seen from the Royals all day.
Yep. And shout out to these keepers for keeping their head on a swivel when the action isn't pumping as much. You got to stay alert. interceptions all day.
Reading the eyes of these Royals. Humber Hawks doing a nice job with the vision. Tumbling out of bounds is Mayer. Throw in for Redeemer. Down by 2.
Needs options.
Some miscommunication there. Hawks defense.
That's a good ball.
Trying to shut the hatch here. Redeemer now
good
into the
ball.
box.
Oh, and that was one of the most clear-cut chances from Redeemer so far.
Bekelu. Probably the best opportunity all day for these Royals. Had that header in the box, sailed wide.
Yeah, he's gonna want that header back. He had time and space around him.
With the caliber of this Humber Hawks defense, you can't imagine you're gonna get many more opportunities like that.
No, you gotta take your chances.
Fehun out wide. Sanchez. Mayer to Allen.
Out wide, great feet, cuts inside.
Hawks working the top of the box here. Allen with a chip.
Allen wants a goal so badly tonight.
Trying to add to his league-leading 11 goals on the year. Averaging over 2 goals a game. Still looking for his first tonight.
Strange this is.
Got to think for head coach Aquino, any night where you can pick up the W and your leading scorer doesn't have to put one in. It's a good day at the office.
He might actually be looking to take off Leifert and give somebody else a chance tonight, especially if they wrap it up early with a 3rd goal maybe. Yeah,
this game really not out of hand just yet. It's 2-0.
No, I've seen stranger things in this game for sure.
A single strike from Redeemer would cut this Humber lead in half.
Keeper calm under pressure.
15 minutes away from his 3rd clean sheet on the year. Leo with the through ball now on the outside. Speed advantage goes to the Hawks. Gonna play it in the middle. Leifert looking for his first one, but a pile of bodies in the box will prevent it. Leifert can't believe it.
Oh, there was an appeal for a handball or foul. Referee didn't give either.
Humber looking for a handball in that situation, not getting the call.
Oh, good look. And good defense.
Like that vision there, but the Humber defense up to the task.
Yeah, takes 2 to tango. Passer's got to be ready for the ball.
Bernetti barking orders to his defense, telling him what he wants to see.
Wide.
Bekelu, who's been one of the most dangerous players for the Royals tonight.
He's got space in front of him.
That long drifting ball into the box, corralled by the keeper.
Good communication by the keeper, though.
Through ball here for Allen, trying to bump off his man.
Physicality.
So physically dominant as he worked his way in. Big opportunity here.
Oh, and he hits the post. Oh, no.
Allen can't buy a goal tonight.
What else does he have to do?
Plenty of opportunities for Leifert. Trying to make it an even dozen on the year.
Oh, if he leaves this game with what he came with, he's going to be upset. Calming it down, right back.
Fehun has some options here, decides to head to his man Howe. Baez now on the outside. Intercepted by the Royals.
Oh, that's a bad pass. That's a bad giveaway. They could get punished here.
Federico Leal in the middle of the box now.
And here it is.
Working, and finding it. There it is. Isaiah Reed makes absolutely no mistake on that strike.
No, that was a hard one to miss, and that was a bad giveaway in a bad spot.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice on that Redeemer giveaway. You knew it was brutal, and you knew they were going to pay.
Hey, I sensed it coming.
And Reed.
I think that was through the legs. What a finish.
A little bit of a nutmeg there.
Okay, well done for the number 7. Well done.
This should be a nice shot from the GoPro. Let's see if he goes between the the wickets of the keeper.
I think that was between the wickets, and the keeper won't be feeling good about that at all.
Not one you'd like to give up, but
there's 2 goals that keepers hate the most. When it goes through their legs and when it goes a chip over their head. They can't stand it. He's going to have to live with that tonight.
So Reed joining the party. 3-0 Hawks here, as we'll have some more subs check into this one.
Sammy Velota.
George Prompe also trotting into this game. So we mentioned earlier, perhaps with a little bit more of a lead, Humber would start to rest some players, and it appears as though that's what we're seeing here late in this game.
Yeah, but I think the coach knows that Leifert really wants his goal.
Yeah, lo and behold, Leifert in those blue shoes, still in his familiar striker position.
Yeah, he's waiting for it. It's a good layoff.
Left it for Leal. Nice work by the Royals defense.
Oh, what feet.
Here's Johal.
Oh, is he going to take him on?
In no rush here to make a play, all the way back to Hal.
Smart.
Hal perhaps looking far side. Indeed it does.
Good ball. First touch for the substitute. Well done.
Mayer plays it in. Allen chases that one down, unable to get to it.
It's important when you're a sub that your first touch gives you some confidence.
Baez on the outside, wide open in the middle. Mayer pays it back to Velota. And the Hawks seem pretty content with this 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I think they're just going to relax now.
Maintaining possession, really no need to push.
No.
Certainly been a strong game possession-wise for the Hawks. Redeemer has come alive a little bit in this second half.
Well, Redeemer is a decently attacking team, right? So they're gonna come out and they're gonna leave room in behind for the Hawks, and that unfortunately their game plan played exactly into the Hawks' hands and to their skill set.
Royal down on the play. D'Souza tried to come away with it. Whistle dead. Or apologies, that's Sanchez out there.
Ooh, that's a good ball.
Nice touch there, a dribbler into
that's-
Frenetti. No worries for him.
That's never going to be a problem for Finetti, though. Got to try to get more power behind that.
Mentioned earlier, he carries the 3rd lowest goals against average in the province, .78.
It's going to take something special, that's for sure.
Into the final moments here from the Ontario Soccer Centre. Humber Hawks 3, Redeemer Royals nothing here.
There's such security at the back from the Hawks. I mean, as I say that, they lose the ball, but during the game, every single defender has been calm, collected, delivering the ball perfectly. This is really good-looking football.
You got to think a lot of that confidence comes from that 5-0 record and being the #1 team nationally ranked.
Absolutely.
Easy to play with confidence when you're known as the best of the best.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know you got a keeper behind you that is going to be careful, just as careful with the ball as you are in the outfield.
Federico Leal charges up the middle here, has Allen ahead of him. Tries to find him, intercepted. So they're not done feeding Allen tonight.
Oh, no. I see that Humber are perfectly fine with letting Redeemer try to play out of the back. And when they make a mistake, they capitalize. Nicholas Machado set to make his return back to the field, probably going right back to that midfield position.
He's been strong there all game. Going to take the place of Fehun. Strong game defensively as usual.
Oh, it looks like he's going back into central defense.
So a new position.
Yeah, he was playing central midfield before, I believe. Looks like he's going to try his hand at defense.
And how important is that for Coach Aquino to have some players with that type of versatility?
Well, you know, sometimes players just, if the game's going really well, they just go put a word in the coach's ear and say, hey, can I play back? Can I play up? It's a nice change of pace, especially when the game's going well.
Definitely have that opportunity with the score as lopsided as it is here.
Absolutely.
85th minute now. Corner kick for the Hawks. We'll just play that one short and play it back to Sanchez. A goal
Sanchez
from
looking
distance.
for a shot. Well done. Always rising, though.
Love the effort. Execution wasn't quite there.
Hey, when this many people score for a team, defenders can shoot, midfielders can shoot, anyone can shoot.
Trying to join the fun with Sanchez there, and why not? Add another highlight to the reel. Redeemer going to have some late subs in this one. Jacob Banks.
Tyler Glasbergen set to make his return to the field.
So a new look for the Redeemer Royals here late in this one. Trying to prevent any more damage from this Humber side.
It's very much damage control right now.
Oh, look out for Leifert Allen.
Oh, and he still got it.
Able to
this
keep
is
it
goal.
in. Allen for goal.
Yep.
And he makes good. Leifert Allen was not going home tonight without putting one on the board, and there it is for number 15, his 12th of the year.
He said, mark my words, I am scoring tonight.
Let's take a look at that great finish.
This all started with the keeper. Careless mistake. Leifert has no problem jumping onto that, and it's an easy finish after that. No problem.
Just able to save it there.
You give him that kind of space, you make a mistake there, that's how it ends every time, with the ball in the back of the net.
No mistake on the finish there.
No,
so finally Allen makes his way to the goal column.
The Redeemer keeper is going to be saying his apologies for that one at the very least.
Perhaps karma for that bar down earlier, which went in with no call.
Yep.
Allen once again, he's not done.
Oh!
Go from distance, and oh, what a save. That one trending right towards that crossbar. And what can you say about the leg of Leifert Allen?
I think his leg just took a fingernail off that keeper. For sure.
Hopefully wearing those double padded gloves tonight.
I hope they make those. Oh, over the keeper. Well headed out.
And that one was drifting again towards Allen, so.
We could have some late action in these last 2 minutes.
Yeah, you mentioned a couple times about how Redeemer trying to push will open things up for the Hawks, and conditioning also plays a factor. You're chasing a really fast team out here.
Very fast, very agile, very technically gifted. Great feet on every single one of these players. It was an uphill battle for Redeemer to start.
Able to contain them for 45 minutes, but starting to get out of hand here late.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if the coach had a message for them at halftime, saying that maybe these guys will mess up enough for us to prey upon that. And maybe we don't have to work as hard as we think we do.
And there's no such thing as free wins in the OCAA as we see a ball into the box there.
No, you still got to do the job.
Sanchez now. That's deflected away, but that's exactly it. No free wins the OCAA. It doesn't matter that you're the #1 ranked national team. You're 5-0, and
still got to do the job.
Yeah, you got to come in here and put the ball in the net and keep the ball out of yours. And Humber's done a great job at doing just that.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a quiet bus ride for Redeemer, that's for sure.
So the Hawks playing on the other side. That one crossed in. Leiford with the first touch. And that one just missed off the foot of Isaiah Reed, already with 1 goal tonight. So the Hawks' best play in this game has really come in the last 10 minutes.
Yes. And they continue to play the short ball from the keeper.
Battling this win. Goal kicks. Not an easy thing tonight. Unless your name's Fernetti. So he plays that one out.
I just saw a misplaced pass from one of the Royals midfield to the forward there, and you can just see the anguish on the forward's face. The passes are not crisp enough. There's nothing for these forwards to feed off of. It's frustrating out there. It has to be.
Especially coming out against this level of competition. You know it's a big game, maybe overthinking every move.
Exactly.
Not that free-flowing style that you're looking for.
Half of this game is mental. That's for sure.
Problem for my career, it's also half physical. So the Hawks trying to work the middle of the field here. Actually, it goes outside to Allen.
Oh, they could have another one here. Good tackle.
Nice play.
Well done.
Made there by the Royals, so Allen looking to get on the board once again.
The Redeemer defense simply saying, that is enough. We've had enough. No more goals for you.
Redeemer just trying to get out of here and on the bus. We're in extra time here at the Ontario Soccer Center.
Short corner taken short again. Crossed in. Oh,
that's a great spot to get a header in, right where you want it.
Oh, you'll want that one back too. There weren't many Royals around him.
Luckily, that one won't matter too much on the score sheet. This game has already been decided.
No, the work's been done already.
So Baez misses that opportunity. It remains a 4-0 game. Fernetti still with that clean sheet. Humber defense, I'm sure, wants to escape with that.
And even now, the Royals are trying to beat people in the wrong parts of the field. Shot! They're trying to beat people in the wrong parts of the field, and they're giving the ball up in the final third. That is the last place where you want to be careless with the ball.
Obviously, you got to be aggressive here with that big deficit, but that's exactly right. Those turnovers can be awfully costly.
Yeah.
Oh, what a move there.
Oh, Humber's having fun now.
It's Reed once again. What a night he's had. Gets through the defender. Oh.
Good Lord, the feet on that man.
Isaiah Reed had his tap shoes on that one, dancing around the box.
Give and goes within the box. It's circus time.
Now, is there a time out there as a player when you're in extra time and you think, hey, it's time to have a little fun? We got the win. We got the lead. Let's
Only when you're winning. Only when you're winning.
Good advice to take there as Hawks continue to press, played back on the outside. The final whistle will conclude this one. All Humber Hawks here, now 6-0 for the #1 nationally ranked squad. Humber Hawks 4, Redeemer Royals 0.
They have just won their 39th game.
Who's going to catch these Humber Hawks as they put on another clinical performance. It took until the 45th minute with Rotoli able to get on the board. So we'll take a look back at some of today's action.
Oh. And there's that chip. And the dink over the keeper.
That first goal by Zatoli, how about that touch?
Yeah, that set the tone.
So that's the one that got the Hawks on the board. Here's another angle of it here.
Yeah, and the ball movement is just so good. And that vision to see him peeling off the defender, brilliant.
That got the party started. A little bit of a groin pull on the celebration. That's bound to happen.
Yeah, we didn't see much of him in the second half. Oh, what a chip, what a touch. It's so hard to get that up and down under the crossbar.
Yeah, real bang play with that keeper there.
Oh, and that's the turn and the slip past the keeper. Yeah, let's see another angle of that.
Here's a good look here.
Here's the turn.
Turn.
Oh.
Thing of beauty there.
Brilliant.
And no mistake on the finish. So we get the back of the net angle. I'm sure this one should be pretty.
Oh, that's when the keeper knew he was in trouble.
Machado making no mistake there. Also some controversial plays in this game.
Well, namely the bar down shot. That was it right there. On another angle right here, you can see that it's at least 1.5 feet behind the line.
Tells you all you need to know. Boop.
Oh.
Ball bounce it in past that line. Sure looked good from our angle.
Last game was 10-0. It could have been 5-0 this game.
Allen, who was really busy late in that second half, really buzzing around that net. There's one off the post there.
I think the post is still shaking, to be honest. Oh,
yeah,
there's paint missing from that post right now.
Showing off the boot. Obviously, Allen possesses a lot of finesse. Here's the goal by Reed.
Oh, through the legs of the keeper. This keeper has had a rough night. A very rough night.
And Reed really had a lot of the net to shoot at, but picking his spot there.
Well,
saw that open 5-hole.
Well, the defense didn't really do any favors for the keeper, to be honest. They fell for every single fake. Oh, and that's the mistake, the final mistake by the keeper for Allen's goal.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Yeah.
Leifert Allen just saves it on that touchline there and
Yeah.
beats the defender to the ball.
But he was hungry tonight. He was so hungry tonight. He wanted to go so badly.
Able to earn it there. So what a night it's been for the Humber Hawks here at Ontario Soccer Center as we take a look at the full-time stats across the board. All Humber. You see your goal scorers, Zatoli, Machado, Reed, and Allen.
What really stands out to me is 34 attempts by this Humber side and only 7 to Redeemer. You got to do better, Redeemer. But Humber, very well done. 34 attempts, 9 on target versus Redeemer's 3. Very well done.
The Hawks trigger happy on the night, and it sure does pay dividends. A big 4-0 victory here. That'll do it for us from the Hawks Sports Network. For myself, Adam Lucier, my broadcasting partner, Jamal Gaskin. Thanks for tuning in.
It's been a pleasure.